Hello my people, welcome back again. This is about Adamslink. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. Please try as much as possible to like this video, comment, share it on all social media platforms. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, adamslinkmedia. Be sure you subscribe and click that bell notification to get updates anytime, any day I upload. So let's talk about this fuel hike. You know, it's trendy currently and a lot of people are talking about it, but it seems like so many Nigerians are not so concerned about this fuel hike. And of course, when you go on Twitter, you see it's trendy. People are calling out President Buhari, calling out his administration. But let me shock you. Do you know the people actually agitating on Twitter concerning this fuel hike are not up to 1 million Nigerians? So tell me, in a system where we have like 250 million Nigerians and only 1 million are agitating for better governance. Tell me, how will that system work? How will the government of that system take the citizens seriously? Because nowadays, the only place that Nigeria youth have to voice out their frustration is on Twitter, Instagram. Apart from that, nothing more. So tell me how in a country where we have 200 something million and only less than 1 million are actually fighting the government. Tell me, how will that government take our matter serious? Well, apart from that, President Buhari, shockingly, after almost 24 hours of this fuel price increase was announced, President Buhari and the Minister of Petroleum, who go by the name Silva, came out to apologize to Nigerians, saying that they weren't aware of the increasing price of fuel pump. Our President Muhammadu Buhari, almost 24 hours after a lot of fuel stations out there made billions from Nigerians, our President Muhammadu Buhari plus the Minister of Petroleum Silva came out to apologize to Nigeria, saying that they never increased this fuel. And meanwhile, fuel station were already selling at 212 naira in fuel stations, making billions from Nigerians. And now our president is coming out to apologize. Who will now pay for the money that those Nigerians have spent on buying fuel that I'm supposed to buy 100 something naira for 212 naira? Who will now pay me the money now that you have apologized? Our president apologized 24 hours after they announced this thing, after this rumor went up. They are telling us they didn't foresee this thing. They are telling us they were not quick enough to stop this increase in price. Almost 24 hours after, they are coming to apologize to us. 24 hours after, guys. Do you know how much billions these people have made? Let me tell you a secret. Most of the time when fuel price want to increase in Nigeria, you will see there's kind of scarcity in fuel price. Just know that, yeah, something's about to happen. Because this fuel station because they know this information, they will hold their fuel, they will want to sell to consumers until they are waiting for the price to be increased. Because few days before they increase this price, there were already rumors going around that the federal government want to increase it to 230 naira. That was how you see there was a little bit of fuel scarcity. Those fuel stations knew exactly what was going on. They capitalized on Nigerians. Well, guys, meanwhile, check out what Tacha recently say about this fuel price hike.
We claim to be independent as a country, but ask yourself this question: are we really independent as a people? Because this is just a clear picture of master-slave relationship. And 200 million Nigerians are expected to be okay with it. You talk, they freeze your account. Some don't even want to talk because they're like, oh, brands will not want to work with me. So therefore, we suffer and we smile. If you don't track your expenses, start tracking your expenses. Every day, the prices of things are going up. If it's not 100 naira being added, it is 200 naira being added. Yet there is no conversation about increment of minimum wage. 30,000 naira. The average Nigerian cannot afford basic necessities in a country we call our own, in the largest black African country in the world, in one of the largest crude exporting countries in the world, yet its people cannot afford fuel. Fuel at 212 naira. Our leaders will wake up one morning and decide fuel should be 500 naira. We go close mouth. Slaves. Ask yourself, are we independent as a people? Are we?
Yeah, ask yourself. I know some people will still have something negative to talk about what Tacha said. Honestly, are you not a slave in Nigeria? No. Tell me the quality. Or should I tell you the qualities of a slave? Huh? Should I tell you the quality of a slave? Go and check the dictionary. Check the quality of a slave. Check how to know if someone is a slave. Then you will really understand that, yeah, we are really slaves, yeah. But it's quite unfortunate, Joe. It's really quite unfortunate. The government will just come out. Imagine our president wasn't even aware that the fuel increased. That means anybody can just come out and be like, anybody on top there can be like, oh, fuel has been increased to 500 naira. Then before our federal government will detect it, it will take them 24 hours. It took the federal government close to 24 hours to detect that fuel has increased. Or they were already aware. They just wanted to crop some money out of Nigerians. Something I don't understand. And meanwhile, check out how a guy narrated how this fuel people usually do to know if fuel will be scarce or not.
Good day, everyone. See, I'm not happy at all. I'm not happy at all. Guys, you know that yesterday I bought, I think I bought about 50 liters of fuel, and for a certain cool amount, they have been selling. Yes. Now, waking up this morning, hearing the new fuel price, I had to rush down to this fuel station you're seeing opposite here now to get fuel. That's why I got yesterday. Now, do you know that immediately they have changed the price to 210 naira? That's what they're selling for now. But guess what? If they reduce this price of fuel, now you see that these same fuel stations don't reduce the price immediately. But once they announce that there is an increase in price, you see them increase the price immediately. So what is really wrong with this country? That is why people can even enter under the ship with risk to travel out of this country. It's not fair at all. The citizens spend hard-earned money unnecessarily without regulation. It's really not fair, guys. It's really not fair. If you have experienced this, I think we should all speak out to this.
And one thing you should know about this was that now that the federal government has apologized, I'm telling you, market price won't go up now. It will take like 2 months, 3 months for market prices to go down. They have already increased it. Yesterday, they've already increased it. So it will take like 2-4 months for it to go down. So honestly, guys, what is wrong? Or do you think that 212 naira is still too cheap for you? Don't worry. By the time you pay school fees, don't worry. By the time you go out there to buy food stuff, don't worry. By the time you are going out there to buy clothes or anything you want to buy at all, everything will automatically increase. Firstly, they ban cryptocurrency. They say is devaluing naira. Then the next thing, dollar gained power. Naira dropped. Third, the federal government is begging Nigeria in diaspora to be sending dollar home. That in every $1 you send home, the federal government will give you 4 naira. Which kind of policy scheme are we using this country to play? Like what Tacha said, many people are afraid to speak up. When you speak up, your account will be frozen. Or when you speak up, you'll be afraid that the government or person won't want to work with you. I don't understand, man. So what are we heading to? Should we all pack our load and leave this country? They are saying, okay, people should fight. They are saying people should agitate. But if you agitate, don't forget the police are there. If you agitate, don't forget the soldiers are there. So what are we now going to do? Please kindly leave your comment below, guys. And meanwhile, let's talk about Pastor Suleman. he recently said something. You know, Pastor Suleman just need to try as much as possible to keep calm, just keep quiet. It seems like whenever he speaks, or he has hot temper, and he doesn't know how to control himself. He needs to learn how to control himself, how to respond to haters. Well, he was recently trying to show some solidarity, respect to late Pastor Idahosa, and he wrote, "He was called to glory this day, 1998, a fearless and bold leader, a man who spoke true of power, a man who stood by every ministry of gospel." Well, I don't want to read that. He was saying these beautiful words concerning Pastor Idahosa, where someone responded to him saying that, "You think he would have owned 3 private jets?" That was the question thrown at Pastor Suleman. You know, recently he boasted of buying his 3rd private jet during the C-19 era. Then this is what Pastor Suleman said. He said, "Say after me, I am a mumu. I was born a mumu. Oh Lord, help me not to die a mumu." Buying a 3rd private jet doesn't mean owning 3 jets. You can sell 1 or 2 or both to buy the 3rd. You are a pastor. Come on, man. You are a pastor. There are some certain words. Now, nobody is able concerned about what this guy said. Well, this guy's question is not that bad. He said, "So you have these fine words, use them on Pastor Idahosa." Then he just reminded him that you know that Pastor Idahosa won't own 3 private jets. And yeah, me knowing the way I grew up, knowing Pastor Idahosa, the way that I've watched his preaches, I don't think Pastor Idahosa will spend money on 3 private jets. It's what I know I can vouch for, but I don't really know. But seeing what he is preaching and the way he preaches, I don't think Pastor Idahosa would spend money on 3 private jets. If he has money to buy it, I don't think he would. So that was what someone was asking him. Then he decided to go all out on this guy. So let's leave that. Meanwhile, let's talk about National Assembly. This one will shock you guys. The National Assembly said they are broke. Needs bigger budget to be efficient. Nigerian National Assembly just said that they are broke. For them to work effectively, that Nigerians should give them bigger budget. They said the House of Representatives has said the National Assembly is underfunded to function effectively and effectively as a national parliament. According to the fund that they have been giving to National Assembly for years, they said the National Assembly had a budget of 139.5 billion naira in 2018, 125 billion naira in 2019, 128 billion naira in 2020, while the sum of 125 billion naira was proposed for the National Assembly in 2021. It, along with its inflation got about 134 billion naira in 2021. Well, guys, National Assembly getting 134 billion naira for this year alone. They are saying that no, it's not enough. That in order for them to work very, very well for Nigerians, the Nigerian needs to increase their budget. So guys, kindly leave your comment below and let us know if we should increase, if you agree that National Assembly budget should be increased to 400 billion naira. Let me know, guys. And also let's talk about other things. Igbo community in Lagos are actually asking Tinubu to run for president. So if you are an Igbo guy or an Igbo girl, do you support Tinubu running for president? According to the tweet, say the Igbo speaking community in Lagos State has urged the former Lagos State Governor Bola Tinubu to contest for the presidency in 2023, the group leader Sunday they promised their support and described Tinubu as a great Nigeria, as a great leader. So guys, if you are an Igbo person here, do you support Tinubu running for president? And don't forget, you support or you don't support. Knowing the election system in Nigeria, honestly, your opinion doesn't really matter. My opinion doesn't really matter. I know it's hard to say, but that's just it. They are kings makers. They make kings, whether you like it or not. That's just how it is. Our opinion doesn't really matter. Our opinion, but please make sure you get your voter's card. Don't be discriminated. I already have my voter's card. I vote all the time. I know who I'm going to vote for. I'm just waiting for the person to come out first. Whether that person win or it doesn't, that's the person I'm voting for. So please get your voter's card. Don't be discouraged at all. Then here is a video showing a lady tattooing the name of her boyfriend on her face. Honestly, I pray to God every day, please don't allow me, curse me, so that I won't give birth to a prodigal child. Curse me so I won't give birth to a wayward child. Come on. This is somebody's child. Somebody's child. After you have struggled all your life to take care of this girl, send her to school. Possibly she won't want to go to school. Take good care of her at least. Give her food. Nurture her. Pay hospital bill while she was being born. Celebrated. You did naming ceremony. Did birthdays. Only for this girl to grow up. The other thing that she had in mind is to tattoo her boyfriend's name on her face. She didn't even tattoo her father's name, her mother's name, who has been there, also one who has been paid for her school fees. She decided to tattoo a boyfriend's name on her face. If it's me, bye-bye. You are no longer my daughter. Simple and short. Well, guys, if it's you, what will you do? Here is a video recently. Apparently, 2 policemen were caught stealing phones at a computer village. 2 Nigerian policemen caught stealing phone at a computer village. And the mob in that market almost wanted to beat them mercilessly, but some civilians were still trying to protect them. How can you even come to somewhere where there's so much hunger? Market, see, if you are seeing people who are hungry the most, go to Nigerian market. Do you know how to buy product and convince people to buy your product, and you coming there to steal from that place? If you want to see hungry people, go to Nigerian market. There you will understand how people are struggling, and they are really, if you mess with them, I'm telling you, they will pour their hunger on you, and you decided to go there to steal, and you are a police, and you guys are police officer, Nigeria police officer. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for my next video. Don't go anywhere.